So part of the Real ID's aim, of course, is to keep Americans safer and to make forgery of documents harder.
With that as her backdrop, Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem came to Springfield today to talk about the program and how she says Illinois leadership is failing its residents. Political reporter Chris Ty here now with a fact check on her comments.
That's right, Joe and Erica. What's happening here is she spoke for about 20 minutes. A lot was said, some truthful, some not, in a supercharged political world where our governor is often the loudest critic of her boss. There's a lot of smoke and fiery language. We spent the day trying to clear the air and set the record straight.
This is the block where a young woman was killed. Just a couple of houses away from here, Emma Schaefer was brutally stabbed and murdered by an illegal alien who was released into the United States by the Biden administration.
We checked, and while this was the block where Emma Schaefer was killed by her ex-boyfriend, who was born in Mexico but granted DACA status, Noem was unaware Schaefer's family spent the morning across town at this protest over her visit.
Were you aware that Emma Schaefer's family is across town at the protest against disappearance and against this?
No, I wasn't aware of that. Is that her immediate family?
Yes,
Yeah.
her mother is
Yes.
right.
Thank you. Did you have a question?
Other questions and topics detailed costs.
In 2020, Governor Pritzker expanded access to taxpayer-funded free health care for illegal aliens. It has cost the citizens of Illinois $1.6 billion.
That is true. In his February 2025 report, the Illinois Auditor General revealed $1.6 billion was indeed the medical tab for those in Illinois without legal status. Care for those ages 42 to 54 ran 286% higher than Pritzker forecasted. Noem zeroing in on the governor in other ways, too.
It is very clear that he is violating the Constitution of the United States because it is a federal law that the federal government and the president set and enforce immigration policies.
How true is that? We took the question to the former dean of Northwestern's law school.
Is that true?
Well, as you know, this matter is in litigation, active litigation, which is to say the federal government has sued the state of Illinois. The courts will decide this issue.
In a late-day statement, Pritzker says the Illinois Trust Act is fully compliant with federal law.
Now that we've given the American people the safest and most secure border in American history, we have to double down at removing dangerous criminals.
The most secure border part is mostly true. In some months in recent years, federal agents had 300,000 encounters a month with individuals at the border. It's now down to about 8,000. Some of the sharpest trendline drops occurring during the final months of the Biden administration. Illinois Secretary of State weighing in on Noem's visit.
I will just tell you, the combination of cowardice, incompetence, and cruelty is a very scary mix.
He says her message of scaring those here using the rollout of Real ID in the process reflects the worst of America.
Who instill fear and division and terror in everyday people who have done nothing wrong.
Noem talked a lot about J.B. Pritzker. The governor was not made available for questions today. He did say in a statement of Noem's visit, quote, her team did not communicate with the state of Illinois and has not asked for support or coordination to enforce immigration laws. Joe and Erica.
Thanks, Chris.
You bet.